Hello, today I'm going to teach you art. We are going to start by something very simple that I see a lot of artists, even professional ones, don't really apply to their art. So, this is very simple to understand. Let's say you start with a circle and you're gonna say, wow, a circle is very hard to draw. Then practice! It's very important for you to practice a lot how you make the traces, how you move your hand, your arm. You're gonna use your arm and your hand to draw. Don't simply move your fingers. Use all the tool, you know? Okay, so you start with a circle, then you make a simple rectangle, and you're gonna say, well, what do I do from here? It's very simple. You see what I did here? I basically grabbed the whole torso and used the same length to make the legs. Wow, that's so impressive actually. That's so cool. And you're gonna say, and you're going to say, well, is that really a viable option to do it? Maybe I'm a traditional artist, maybe I can't really do it that way. Then use your fucking mind or use a ruler. It's not that deep, bro. You need to practice that. You need to understand that most of the time you're not going to be able to do things perfectly, and that's okay, because with some practice you're going to be able to do things without using a guide. But for now, because you're a beginner artist, you have to poker up and do shit like this. So it's very simple to understand that the basics proportion of the body is a 1:1 ratio. Okay, a 1:1 ratio. The length of the torso is the same as the length of the legs. Alright? Okay, I'm glad we are in the same page. The torso also includes the hips, alright? Just to clarify, because some people seem to not understand that. So, from here you're gonna say, well, what about the arms? The arms are basically the same. The arms are the length of the torso, and then when they reach the end of the hips, that's where the hands appear. And you're going to say, well, what about other things? Like, how do I measure the length between the forearm and the arm, you know? But it's the same principle. You basically divide in the middle. The body is really symmetrical and very easy to understand. And you're going to say, well, how the fuck do I make these shoulders? It's the same as the legs. You're going to be surprised to know that you will not be able to differentiate an arm from a leg because they are basically the same. You see this? You will say, oh, that's an arm. Then wrong, that's a leg. No, you know what? That's an arm now. I'm going to make the hand because I'm a fucking moron. Look at this. You see this? You see this? They are basically the same. Of course, you can add a little bit of more juiciness, you know, make them a little bit more thicker. If you are like that, freaky like that, you're freaky, you know that. You're a little freakazoid. So basically, your stuff, you make them a little bit more, you know, juicy like this, and then you add the feet, you know. Wow, you make a leg. But if you made the same thing a little bit thinner, it will be an arm. Wow, that's so surprising. Why? Because the body is super symmetrical. It's so symmetrical, you can do shit like this, and it's going to look well, it's going to look good, you know? Well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Fuck you.